Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if it looks a little bit different, it's because it is. We are starting off our video today recording on the iPhone 11, and I used to record all my videos on my personal phone, which was a Samsung 21. Nothing wrong with Samsung, I love her, but all my videos are just not holding up, and so we'll just see how iPhone quality kind of like changes our video today. I already did a test run, so everything should be good, but you know, you really never know. Anyways, how are you guys? It feels like forever, and I know I said this in the last video, but it really has been forever for me, as I felt like I've been offline for a really long time, and it just feels good to be back. Obviously, I try to record shorts whenever I can, but just with life in general, things have been super like just up and down for me. So I'm just excited to get back and just hang out with you guys, you know? So that Tower 28 spray, I've been using that for about 2 weeks now, and it has been like actual lifesaver for me and my toners, because it is just holy grail now. Like, it is the only thing I use before any skincare. And even though it says it's just like a facial spray and stuff like that, it actually like does something. Like, in my opinion, I feel like it makes the face like perfectly damp and not like too much. Anyways, how has life been for you guys? It's been pretty hectic for me, like I've been saying. If you haven't already, I have uploaded a haul and a like shower routine, I believe, on my TikTok. I leave all my social medias in the description. So if you saw my Sephora haul, the recent one I did, you would already know the products that we're going to be talking about today, but if you haven't, it's alright, girl. Now, I actually don't have any idea like how long the video is gonna last, because I'm so used to recording on my Samsung that I exactly know all the specs of recording and stuff like that. So if it cuts off, editing me will just mention that later. I also uploaded a Temu haul on my TikTok, and I swear by God, I would not like submit to Temu. I was like, there's no freaking way that I'm just gonna get something. Well, I did. So ColourPop Pretty Fresh primer, just because I haven't done my skincare today, and so I don't want to overcomplicate my skincare. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I got a couple of things off Temu, and honestly, they're really nice. The quality is obviously like, you know, cheap, but for the price, I'm not mad. Like, I'm really not. Like, so like I said again, if you guys want to go see that, you could definitely check out my TikTok and it will be there. I'm debating to go with the Essence Dewdrops. Is it? No, Glow Serum. But I think because I kind of want like a more stickier base today, we're gonna go in with the Glow Recipe Niacinamide drops, just because the Glow drops from Essence, they're a little bit more, you know, I really need to stop doing that. It always happens to me. Always happens. But just this one's more thicker and better for like a tackier base, and so that's kind of what I'm looking for today, rather than a more hydrated base, which I already went with my hydration for the Pretty Fresh primer. So the time that I've been gone, I've been really experimenting with my makeup and just kind of like seeing what works out for specific areas of my face. And what I mean is that this area specifically here and here of my face, it's definitely more oily than the rest of my face. So that means I don't have fully dry skin, and there's some areas that are oily. So I guess that would make me a combination, but not really, because I mean, I don't know, but I just been treating this area of my face specifically very different than how I do my routine. And really the only difference I've been doing is kind of just trying to apply less product here and more product here where I'm the most driest. And as a primer on here, I try to go in with a pore filling primer. So today I think we're gonna go in with, oh no, never mind. We're gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter, because this one, I believe it's not silicone, and all of our products we're using today are water-based. So yeah, I've just been applying a pore filling primer, that and on the tip of my nose. There's no like large pores here, but I feel like they are pretty visible whenever I do put on foundation. And then here as well, they're not large, but it's just that bit of texture that is noticeable for me. So with that, I really try to focus in and rubbing all the product. Our face is looking pretty good. So yeah, let's just start going in with primer. So one of the new items I have with me today is the Refy Gloss Highlighter. I think the way I saw this being demonstrated in Sephora, it was that it was like a glowy primer, but there's people using it as highlighter. But this one is kind of supposed to be like very similar to the Say Super Glow, I believe that's what it's called, Glow Super Gel. But this one is a lot more bronzier, but I have the Star Glow one here, and I know Say came out with a more bronzier one, but I believe this one is more like the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. But this one, when I applied it on my skin, it didn't actually bronze anything, it just made it look more shinier. So I really don't know which one it is, but let's try it. This is the consistency. As you can tell, it's very bronzy, very golden. So I'm just really like, what? It has no weird finish to it, so I like that. So I think I'm just gonna apply this to the outsides of my face. Oh wow, that glow is actually like see how like it didn't change the color of my face, it just kind of just made it really glowy. And this melts super fast on the face, which I really love that, and just kind of like doesn't stay on top of the skin like really tacky. Wow, this is actually beautiful, guys. Like, it is so nice. But yeah, I will talk further about how I treat this area of my skin that has more visible pores, because I believe I don't have a picture of it, but here in this area, any water-based concealer I would use, it would just kind of like not seep into my pores, and it just kind of float over top, and you would see all the visible pores where the skin folds here. And I don't like looking at myself normally without makeup, I don't see that I have pores. Like, I'm just like, oh, like it's smooth, like it's fine, you know? But after doing makeup, it's kind of like, oh, they're right there. Anyways, I'm talking a lot. Let's get started. I'm really debating on using these Refy primer. This is also a new product I got, and this has been sold out like crazy because everyone and their mom wants this, but finally I got my hands on it, and it is the rolling primer. There's a lot of argument on this, if it's good for your skin or if it's hygienic in general, but I don't even know, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, because I believe this is just like a primer for under your makeup, but I don't think you're supposed to mix a grip primer with this. So I think this is just gonna be a regular primer today, because I would go with this just because we're going in with water-based foundations today, but this is water-based too. So I think you just, right? Oh wow, it's already leaking out. I don't even know how this like works, like if it actually works, it makes you like glowy or whatnot, or makes you like actually have some benefit of it out of it. But that's why I'm here, guys, and that's why I buy these products, because I honestly want to give people my most honest opinion. But I am glad that it's not moving my product that I put underneath. That's very important. Also, I like literally hit my head up here the other day. Oh my god, like it actually hurts still, because I hit it against like a corner of like wood, and that hurt. So far there's no smell on it, so I really like that. Let's see how fast it dries down. So far base is looking so good. Like, I think this is the best my base has ever looked in a while. We're just gonna start off with eyebrows first, and then color corrector and whatnot. So this is my go-to color corrector, is the e.l.f. color corrector in orange. A peach color corrector does work out for me, but the only issue is that it makes my face look really bright. I know, I never thought I'd be saying that, but it actually makes my face way too bright. That's why I don't use peach color corrector, because this is my peach color corrector that I would use. It's like a pinky one, and this works out great, but like I said, it just makes my complexion too bright, because it makes my concealer pop more, which honestly I love. But on days that I just kind of like going to work, I don't want to do too much, it's a lot. And then I think we're gonna do a little bit of gel on the eyebrows just to kind of keep them up a little bit. Okay, I'm not done yet with my eyebrows, but I did use the Refy brow pencil on my eyebrows and a little bit of the Huda just to kind of add the fine hairs. And so now I'm gonna re-wet my concealer because it's been sitting for a while with the MAC Fix It, just like that, a little bit, and I'm gonna let it dry. And from Temu, I got these little sponges. This is what it looks like. It just says strawberry, and it has like a little pointy tip, and they're really soft. So I feel like that's what we're gonna use to blend out our foundation today. I just wanted to come on here to kind of see how it does with concealer. I'm like kind of like new to this, and I have not used one of these ever. So if you have any tips, I would love to hear your tips down below, because these are like very popular. So far, I love how it did not move my concealer. Honestly, that's so nice. Eyebrows, they're eyebrowing today. Next, for under my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Dior Skin Corrector in 2W. And this one, I actually want to use a sponge. So I'm going to go with my Hello Kitty sponge. I got these Hello Kitty sponges from TJ Maxx, and if you're new here, I work at TJ Maxx. If you want like a whole little update on that, I definitely would go watch my getting ready for my first job video. But I do talk about working at TJ Maxx pretty often. It's not like something, it's a secret or anything like that. Anyways, that concealer blended out beautifully, like so good. So I need to set my eyelids before I want to continue. So I need to stay like this. And I'm just gonna set them with Key Essence Brighten Up. I'm just setting it now because later on, this part specifically is gonna be so difficult to blend out once it dries down in those fine lines. And then for foundation, I'm just gonna be using a little palette and little spatula thing to make my own concoction of foundation. So we're gonna be mixing in a L'Oreal True Match Nude Skin Tint. Wow, that had nothing. NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, which is absolutely gorgeous. Like, if you have a chance to pick this up, I would 100% go pick this up. Okay, this is our little concoction, and then we're gonna be mixing it in together. This is a little bit like extensive for me. This is not what I do every single day for my routine, but I figured it's pretty fun to try out. So, and obviously this is more for like when you have time, because you have to like disinfect everything, and then, you know. Anyways, MAC Fix It to kind of like help the foundation. When you're using a MAC Fix It, you really want to use it super far away, because if not, you're going to actually drench your face. These are probably my two most favorite foundations, and I love using them on their own. So I really hope that combined, they look even more gorgeous. But yeah, so far, this Refy Glow Primer, she's peeking through. But yeah, yeah, let's just go in. Oh, that's the part that like I really wanted, is like the little taps. Wow. And then this little tip right here, for like the crevices of your face. Okay, next we're gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer, and I'm gonna be using the Rare Beauty Warm Wishes bronzing stick in Full of Life. I think today I want to use this Refy duo brush, which is also part of my new Sephora haul. And I believe that this big brush is overall complexion, and then this small one is blush, but we'll just see. Is that just me, or did it make my bronzer disappear? Not like disappear, but like diffuse in like a way that like it makes it look like I applied it in the most lightest way ever. What? Like, are y'all seeing this? I mean, okay, this is not like a negative reaction at all. I'm just like really surprised at how like this brush blended out the Rare Beauty bronzer in like a way that I have not seen it blend out before. So that's why I'm just like really shocked. When I use this, I was like, oh, I'm trying to be like really careful with it because it could make me look really orange, but I don't know, just like the way I'm using it right now, it's like perfect. A little spritz of this again. You know what I realized? I forgot to put on sunscreen. Anyways, for blush, I'm feeling like a more purpley blush, so I'm going in with this one from Tower 28, and it's Office Hours. So yeah, I'm gonna use the other end of the brush, just kind of like, this is what it looks like. Very beautiful blush, I love it. Actually, Tower 28 has been one of the newest products that like I've been super obsessed with. Well, I love how it just picked up pigment. Okay, we're gonna go back in with this little sponge and just kind of like go over it this way. Ah, so gorgeous. Wow, guys, this is honestly, this is the best complexion I've had in a while. Or I don't know, maybe it's just because like maybe I took a makeup cleanse, or I don't know. I mean, I've been doing my makeup for work, but it just does not look like this. Like, okay, you know how I was talking earlier about my different areas of my face being different? Okay, well, I use two different concealers. So the Too Faced Born This Way is a silicone concealer, and this is very full coverage, so I like to use this for that area, just like the most smallest amount too, because this concealer goes a long way. And then I don't know if the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer is a silicone or water-based concealer. That's what I'm going to use today over under my eyes. I used this concealer for work once, and it actually like lasted all day. Like, I wish I had pictures of it because girl, it lasted all day, which is honestly what I prefer for work, just because I don't really rub my face at work, but I guess I like sweat in this area or something. So we're gonna let that get tacky, and then I just kind of like rub off the extra off. My favorite has been to go in with the Sephora multi-use powder, and this is in 35 Bronze. I've been really loving this as an overall powder to set my whole face. And then going in with a bronzer, a powder bronzer. I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury press powder for a while. It smooths out the area, but it doesn't change the color of the concealer. Before we go in with a loose powder, I like to go in with my blush first. I think today we're just going to use this ColourPop blush in Prairie Air. And I think we're going to mix that one with the my Makeup by Mario blush in Mellow Mauve. It's like this very pinky blush. I like to focus my blush on the very tip of my nose. I just feel like it gives it like that like very button nose effect. I don't know. Okay, and then now for loose powder. Now I'm gonna use 2 different loose powders. No, 3. Damn, 3. Okay, Laura Mercier translucent honey, Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Banana, and Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Cherry Blossom. Now this might be excessive, but trust me, this is why I'm doing it, because it actually gives me the best results ever. So first I'm gonna go in with Laura Mercier and this one I'm just gonna use to kind of just set my face overall. I'm gonna pick up some on the brush like that, slowly tap it off, and since it's translucent powder, it's not going to change the color of nothing. I don't know if you could tell, but on camera it's picking up orange here, so that's why we need to just blend it out. And this is more like my color, so now that the perimeters of the face, they're like orange. And then I'm gonna go in with Fenty Beauty. Oh wow, that is beautiful. Wow, that is crisp. This is like a very like yellow one, so it matches perfectly with this concealer because this concealer is more yellow. And then I'm just going to use that same brush I was using the Charlotte Tilbury powder in. Cherry Blossom powder on the inner corner, or the lower eye. No, the under eye. Oh my god. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but it blends in with my blush actually so perfectly. I got this Shiseido, something like that, eyelash curler because I'm influenced very easily, and someone said that this is the only curler that actually curls their lashes. I'm very excited to see how well that actually does. Also, my hair is just like not cooperating. Anyways, okay. So far, it does look like all my lashes are getting curled. Mascaras, I love mascaras so much, and some of the ones I've been using for work and just every single day is the Rare Beauty one for volume. I love it for volume so much. All right, and the e.l.f. for length. This is amazing for length, like I love this so much. And the Tower 28 for length and volume. I'm just gonna go in with Rare Beauty. And that's mascara. We're gonna move on to lips and then lashes. So I'm gonna be using One Size Pink Remix for my lips today. I wanted to go in with a brown lip today because brown is kind of like my comfort. Okay, I mean this color is very pretty, don't get me wrong, I love it. And then I kind of just want to be a little basic today, so we're just gonna go in with a NYX lippy. But I think we might just have to go and pick brown because this lip is very purplish, and so I think it would go great with brown rather than pink. So I'm gonna use this. This is Milky Gloss from NYX, and this is an Oob Milkshake. And then I'm gonna apply my lashes and I'll be right back. And these are my lashes. Now I may not look like I'm not wearing any lashes, but I promise you I am. I'm gonna explain really quickly what I did. I used this kit from, well, not kit, it's like a lash extension individuals from Temu actually. This is my first time having anything like this in my makeup. So this is what the lashes look like. And that's it. That's literally, wow, we're at the end of the video already. Thank you so much for sitting with me, guys, and just catching up. Honestly, I really love all 190 of you, and I just cannot believe that we're almost at 200. Like, that is actually insane for me. I love doing makeup, and I'm really happy that I have a group of people to share my interests with. It's very nice. But yeah, as these 2 new products or face products, I will definitely keep you all updated, probably my next get ready with me, about how I like these and how I've been using them. If you want more frequent uploads of me or something like that, I would highly suggest to go look at my Instagram and my TikTok, where it's very easy for me to upload there. and I can just post like quick photos or quick videos or just like stuff I find on the internet. Thank you for everyone who has been so understanding over my long disappearance. I'm sure that people out there who, you know, work will understand and know that it can be pretty hard challenging some things just day to day and even taking care of yourself. Which brings me to my next topic. I really hope you guys are taking care of yourself, especially if you're in Texas and it's really hot outside. You know, don't leave any animals or children in the car, and it's really hot, so obviously like carry your Stanley Cup, girl. Anyways, you don't have to have a Stanley Cup to have water. But yeah, let me know guys what type of content you want to see in the future. I'm definitely open for any ideas. I love you guys so much, and like I said, please stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.